Hi, my name's Dan Brown from Fire and Safety Australia, and today we're proud to introduce this new firefighting appliance. But firstly, I'd like to acknowledge that this fire appliance has been named after Linda Van Clay, who has given 15 years of service to FSA. Now, we'd like to take you through the rest of the features of this firefighting appliance. As you'd expect with a vehicle this size and being a fire and rescue appliance, we have ample locker room. On this side we also have delivery number 3, which gives you another option for water supply. Also on this Scania urban tanker, we are running super single tyres on all 4 corners. So this provides stability off-road as well as on a tarmac for an airport response. Okay, moving on to the back of the vehicle now. We have a hose reel with a Protect branch. All right, we've also got our auxiliary engine, which runs the firefighting pump itself. So that's an Isuzu diesel powered engine, capable of running the pump at 2,000 litres a minute. Also, we have a step to gain access to the engine for any maintenance needs. And we also have a locker on the back for flake lines of hose. So it gives you more hose option there. Also at the rear on the top of the appliance, we have a hard suction line storage. We also have a ladder gantry. Also on the back here is our hard suction or drafting inlet. So if you needed to draft water or suck water out of a dam or pool, you can do that on this appliance. Now we are on the near side of the vehicle. So this is our pump panel here. So we have a compound gauge. We have our water pressure gauge as well. Our 3 delivery gauges, as well as engine RPMs. Now this is our pump master panel. So pump panel master switch. So we can start and stop the engine from here also, and throttle up and down. Also too, we have a return to idle button. Your near side and offside lighting switches. Okay. You have your primer, your tank to pump, your hose reel rewind. Also your fill and flush switches for your A-class and your B-class foams. You have your water tank indicator. You also have water level alerts. Also too, we have a relief valve. We also have our A-class foam panel here as well, and our B-class foam panel. Above this pump panel, we have one of our crew protection sprays. So all over the top of the appliance, we have burnover sprays or crew protection sprays. But this specific nozzle here will spray over this fire pump panel, protecting that from any fire damage. Also here, we have another hose reel on this side with the same branch as the one on the back. We have 2 deliveries or water outlets with manual valves. Down below that, we have an A-class fill point for your A-class foam and a B-class foam fill point. Below that are 2 water inlets or collectors, as well as a tank fill. Also on our new Scania urban tanker firefighting appliance, we also hold 3,000 litres of water, 200 litres of B-class foam and 90 litres of A-class foam. In this near side rear locker, we hold all our branches, hose keys, things like that, all our tooling we need to connect and disconnect branches and couplings. Coming on to the next locker here, as you can see, we already have some hoses in there, so more hoses and a filler length on this side. Obviously, due to the nature of where this appliance is going to be going for a major hazard facility, it needs a lot more hoses than a traditional fire truck. Okay. Beside that is 2 BA sets on a cradle. Okay, so 300 bar BA cylinders on those. Then we have 4 additional BA cylinders as well. Below that, we have some of our chocks for our road crash rescue capability. The other locker here is for road crash rescue. So this shelf, when it comes fully out, you can access all your road crash rescue equipment Okay, so spreaders will be on this side. Now this is all spec'd out for specific road crash rescue tools. You've got rams as well. And also on this side you have your cutters and glass management kit. Okay, now we're going to look inside of this truck and have a look at some of the features. First feature you'll see is the automatic steps. This provides firefighter safety when people are exiting the vehicle, especially with tools and PPE. Okay, now that we're inside of the cabin, we want to draw your attention to the BA integrated seat, so breathing apparatus. Now, why this is important, fire and rescue operators can actually get in these seats before they arrive at a working job, okay? Get their breathing apparatus on and exit the vehicle and be as safe as they possibly can. Okay, so key feature of this appliance for crew safety are the burnover blankets. So if you're ever in a burnover situation in a wildfire, you can deploy these blankets as well as activate the cabin protection spray to keep you as safe as possible in this environment. Another safety feature of this appliance is being able to decontaminate the back of the cab through the drain. What you can do when you get back to the station is obviously decontaminate this area and wash it all through that drain there. Now, as you can see here is the full pump panel. So with this appliance, we can pump full pump and roll. It means at 80 kilometers an hour, we can engage the pump and show water. Say for an aviation incident or a large industrial incident, we don't have to stop, engage PTOs and things like that. We can get water happening as we're driving. Also too, you'll see this remote. This is for our rooftop monitor. Okay, so that'll flow water at 2,000 litres a minute, okay, at 10 bar or 1,000 kPa. Also in here, as you've seen out there on the pump panel, you have a low water levels, crew protection sprays, locker lights, throttle for your pump, your master switch, so if you turn that on, you can actually activate the pump from here. Amber beacons, external speakers, so if you're out of the appliance at a fire, okay, you can switch that on and essentially hear your radio outside. Okay, now we're going to activate the crew protection sprays. So I hit the master switch for the pump, start up the pump. As you can see there, the engine is running. Throttle up, activate the crew protection sprays, and a light will illuminate up there. Now the protection sprays are activated. Its output is around 90 litres per minute. On top of our urban tanker firefighting appliance, we have a TFT Tornado roof monitor, capable of pumping 2,000 litres of water a minute at 1,000 kPa or 10 bar. Thank you for joining us on a tour of our brand new 500 horsepower Scania Fire Appliance. Isn't it a beauty?